Waiting in the Eaves. And yes, this is a live ghost hunt, and yes, it is from a Black Death graveyard. I'll just wait for a few people to obviously come in. We've still got Alec and Minnie here from earlier. If obviously you were on the magnet fishing live stream, you'll have seen Alec and Minnie. MAD Urban Explorers, MAD Paranormal UK. Be sure to check those guys out. Just obviously wait for a few people to come in, so I don't have to obviously keep repeating myself. Ever Yearning TV, Sup Simon, how are you doing? I'm waiting on some new music from you. Holly, hello. I'm waiting on some new music from you. Hello, Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Real Unknown Adventures, hello. It is obviously still daylight at the moment. Hey, beautiful faces. She ain't right live stream.
She need glasses.
Are you in the right live stream? Hi, Wendy Gorgon Mills. Hello, everybody. Scott H. Hi, Simon, Minnie, and Alec. Hey, Scott. Hi, that's right. It's coming. One of my actors dropped out last minute for the next music video. I'm trying to overcome that. If you lived over here, it wouldn't be a problem, or if I lived over there, it wouldn't be a problem. I would have helped you out. And also Minnie would have helped you out. Oh shit, yeah, sorry, wrong live stream. David Armitage, hello. Wanderer, hi. Wait for a few people to also come in. No worries, Adrian. Just obviously get a few more minutes. Let's give it a few more minutes. 9 in, 10 in. Tracy, hello again. Hi, how are you? Hello, Mrs. Simon. Ollie should learn a name. Incredible Paranormal, hello. How are you? Right, so what I'll do is I will flip the camera around and obviously you can see where we are. Yes, we are here, and I'm gonna have to keep walking back a little bit, but this is the church that we have come to tonight. I have been here personally quite a few times. Alec, Minnie, this is your first time. Minnie, you're an empath. Obviously, it's something that I've not actually spoke to you off camera about, but have you any sort of feelings or any sort of, thoughts about this place that we are at tonight?
No, at the moment, that's probably because we've been busy setting up, and we'll start calling out and then I'll see what happens. Yeah,
very well. Yeah, beautiful church it is. Yes, it is. And as the title, Death Church Graveyard. As you can see, if we pan around, I'm just going to pan around. You will not see, apart from these two people here, there is a farm right over there in the distance at the other side. There's a road over there, but you will see that this is basically on its own, this church. It is the only thing that remains of a village that was hit by the Black Death in the 1300s, and what they basically did, they basically set fire to the village to try and eradicate the plague, and then they relocated the village further up the road. So obviously the church being made of stone, it is the only thing that is left of what was once a village here. Excuse me. Now, I actually watched, me and my wife watched a documentary on, what's up?
Alright, carry on.
Yeah?
I'll tell you in a minute when you've done.
Okay, me and my wife watched a documentary on TV a couple of weeks ago with Professor Alice Roberts. And any church that you come across like this, that is basically here in the middle of sort of nowhere, would have been a Black Death church. And like I said earlier, they would have burnt the village to the ground. The village would have been obviously made of the wood, straw possibly at that time of life, in that era, 1300s. So they would have obviously burnt the village to the ground, but the church, being what it is, and obviously made of stone, wasn't burnt to the ground. Go on, what you...
Well, as I stood here,
Yeah,
this area feels really calm.
this area here, what, in front, where?
All round here, around the church
Yeah.
area, that feels calm.
Grumpy Pants, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks, appreciate all you do. Thank you so much, Grumpy Pants. Go on, Minnie, you were saying?
That area over there,
Where?
whole area, if we go for a walk,
Walk and explain what you're sort of feeling, Minnie.
all this area,
Yeah?
down to the bottom, and that path, all round there just feels not right. There's something, I don't know, can't work it out.
There's something not right about it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so also, I mean, these graves that are here, these would have been obviously people that have died since, obviously these graves are obviously too recent. The people that obviously died of the plague wouldn't have been buried in the church grounds. But Minnie's already sort of feeling that area over there where the trees are, feels possibly
Yeah, there's energy there.
there's an energy there. Happy Heidi, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Hello, hope you're well. Just a quick hello. Hope you are all well. We are all well, thank you. Thomas David, there will be a small window on one side of the church that was used by the plague victims. I know on some churches they had leper windows, which would have been so that obviously the lepers would have stood on the outside looking in. And well, let's just have a walk around and see what we can see. Those are just slits. It's been a while since I've been here, and it has actually become a little bit overgrown. Good looking church and pretty place. Yes, it is, Scott. Yeah, there is a leper window at Falkirk Church, which isn't, yes, exactly, it's not too far away. I don't know if we're going to be able to get around the church fully, but just bear with me while we actually walk around it. Does that feeling still follow you around here, Minnie, or is it
I just spotted something. It's like looked like a tunnel underneath the church.
right? So that feeling still sort of follows you around here,
Yeah.
right? We can just about get round, but we've obviously, this is where we got our missing people. Nordic Blood JP, hello. Just bear with us. Someone's obviously been cutting trees down and just leaving them in, you know, everyone's way. But you all right? Yeah. Okay. Also in this graveyard there is that's going to be going off. Ignore it. But this is the. I'm going to read it to you. I mean, this is how overgrown it is, you know. This is a tombstone for a man called Thomas Deplage. He was aged 21 years and he was cruelly murdered on the highway near Darfield, October the 11th, 1841. And then obviously also in there is Sarah Deplage, who died 30th of August 1876. The story behind Thomas Deplage is now obviously readily available on the internet. You can actually, if you Google Thomas. Eileen, hello, hi, thank you for coming in. You can readily Google Thomas Deplage. He was murdered for a sum of money that he won at, I'm not actually 100% sure whether it was cards or whether it was a fair or something. He won a pot of money anyway, and he got robbed and basically killed on his way home to Doncaster. I don't know what was that a reply to. It is pretty overgrown, you know. I mean, it is still a church that is in use. I mean, they still use this church, you know, but I can't understand why the fair was in Doncaster. Right, it's just what he says on his headstone. This part of the cemetery is pretty well catered for and well looked after, whereas obviously this part of the cemetery is just being left to basically its own devices. It doesn't look cared for at all, and it's a pity, it's a shame that obviously, you know, that bit is obviously looked after and sadly this bit isn't. Now it is a nice sunny warm night. There is a slight breeze. You know, I've been sort of trying to figure out where I'm going to put some of my equipment. Let me just turn the camera around so you can talk to me. Yeah, I've been walking around and I've been looking and trying to figure out where I'm going to put some of my equipment, and I'm a little bit sort of struggling because where I want to put equipment, I can't because it's just overgrown. You know, I was wanting to put, you know, something over near Thomas Deplage, and the only thing that I've managed to put there is a K2 on top of the headstone. But, you know, we've got a REM pod set up in the door to the church. Can you stand some on your box? Yeah, I could possibly put my box there and just basically much was flown into my mouth and put something on the box. That could possibly be what we're going to have to do. In regards to activity that we have experienced here, we have experienced, just gonna walk over there a little bit, Minnie, and probably stop there. So where Minnie is stood now is roughly where we were when we heard the disembodied footsteps. We did the Lord's Prayer here, and I'm going to read comments in a second, so just bear with me. We also did the Lord's Prayer here, and the spirits were actually helping us out with the Lord's Prayer. It even said Amen at the end, you know. We have also had some amazing spirit box responses here. You know, my wife and myself were here one night. My wife pointed to the moon, and the spirit box said moon. You know, she pointed to the church, and the spirit box said, you know, gravestone or something of the likes, you know. So, and obviously what was in front of her was a gravestone. Let me just catch up with chat. Grumpy Pants, so you want to pick up current energies or residual energies that should help you decide how close to the church you want to set up. So you want to pick up energies of residual energies, ? That should help you. We're not actually, I mean, obviously you're an empath, aren't you? Yeah. This area, you feel all right?
Yeah.
You don't?
Nah.
Right.
The area actually stood there, when I stood there, it felt like there was a female that is really, really, really upset.
What, down there?
Mm.
There's a female down there that's really, really upset. Whereabouts? Do you know?
She's just
feel
sort of like in between them trees somewhere.
Right. We're not going to get
this. Like she roams round there.
Right. I don't think we're going to get
this path here.
Scott, you're an empath. That's something I think you've explained to us in the past, but Yeah, I think it was that you were an empath before,
yeah.
Scott. Yeah. So we're just gonna have a walk down here where Minnie seems to think that there's this path. Ooh. See, there are gravestones down here that are obviously just left to their own devices as well. You know, nobody cares for these. Hmm?
There's like a female around this area.
Around this area.
Yeah.
If there is any spirits here that would want to try and make the presence known, please step forward now. Minnie senses that there is a female in this area. Are you able to step forward? Walk towards the sound of our voice. The only thing that we've got here is obviously we're surrounded by trees, tall grass. You know, we are going to get the possible odd animal that will try and jump out and scare us, as it has done in the past. Sorry if I don't say much, it's just because I find it interesting still. Tammy says plenty enough for me. Yes, she does, Eileen. Let's have a look. Well, what we can do is we can bring some equipment down here and just see if we can pick up on anything. So we've got this area that we can work with. Okay, plus we've got obviously Thomas Deplage's grave. I think possibly what we can do is we can work with Thomas to start with. And see if we can get any activity around Thomas's grave. Maybe he wants to come and talk. Who knows? Cheeky mum, careful I don't put you on the top shelf. I think we're about, what, 40 minutes until it's gone dark? Yeah. Chad, hello. Hiya, Chad. Whew. We've got the ovulus. That ain't a problem, we can use the ovulus. We've got the portal spirit box, that's not a problem, we can use that. We've got the REM pod. We've got the EVP recorder, which we can obviously use as long as we shield ourselves from obviously the bit of breeze that we've got. And if we can set any other equipment up anywhere, we will try and set the other equipment up. So we're going to basically get the ovulus, get the spirit box. Thank you, Minnie, my little personal assistant. Excuse me. Obviously, to show respect to obviously the grave, we don't really want to be walking on in front of it, but if we sort of position ourselves probably about here, then obviously we're not, you know. Right, so the ovulus is on. Tree, first thing that's come through, tree. But yeah, we've got obviously plenty of trees around us. It's not a strong word at all, that, but Thomas, if you are wanting to come and a lot of equipment, yes, it's courtesy of Andy Bailey at infraready.co.uk. Bury. We've had Bury come up on the ovulus now, Bury. So tree and bury. Is somebody buried under a tree, or I mean,
What does that say?
Haste. I didn't actually hear that. I actually thought I heard a voice. I thought it was Alec at first that was saying something.
No.
Yeah, it was that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Very good. But yeah, we've had tree and bury. Yes, we are in a graveyard and people obviously are buried in graveyards. Good response, yes indeed, Diamond Eyes. It's that there is a tree there. and obviously there is obviously the grave here of Thomas. Supper, that's not a strong word. Marker, a marker, it could be that the headstone is the marker. Obviously that's what it is marking obviously that there is a grave here of obviously Thomas Deplage. You know, so we've gravestone is a marker, yes it could be. Right, well, as soon as we're getting the activity through the ovulus, we're going to fire the spirit box up.
Yeah, I'll look at the ovulus for you.
You're going to hold the ovulus for me, thank you, Minnie. Hiya, Sean. Thomas Deplage, if you are here, can you please say your name clearly and with purpose through this portal spirit box? Hiya again, Kendra. Anybody hears anything, just please obviously tag it in chat. Kendra, yes. Evening. Who are we speaking to? Are we speaking to Thomas? I got iron and report. Well, we were magnet fishing earlier and we got plenty of iron then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's me. Thomas, if it is you, can you just tell us that it's you by saying it's you, you know, using your name? Can you just say Thomas? You don't have to say your full name, just your first name.
Ovulus just said the story.
Story.
Uncle.
Well, your story is now available on the internet for anybody to actually go and read up on. Lay.
Oh, hold on.
What's it?
No,
that's lay. Lay and kiss. So, Black Death Churchyard, Graveyard, Kendra. I think Thomas was helped by his uncles. We have had uncle come through, haven't we? Yeah. Thomas, are you able to tell us how old you were? We know how old you were, but are you able to just tell us through this device? Ooh. Story again. Yes, we want to hear your story. We're interested in your story and the fact that you were murdered on the highway. Kendra, yeah, that would have helped. Thomas, we have people in this live stream that we've created that are interested in your story. October. Yes, it was October that he actually died. It was October that he died.
That was good then.
Yes, thank you. Thomas, can you tell us who else is buried in this grave? I tell you what, just give me a minute while I have been using this portal in various locations, so just bear with me a second while I just obviously just going to retune it back in. Just bear with me. Simon asked if he was hit over the head with a fence post. I will do that. Just give me a second. Thomas, could you turn the volume up slightly on the portal, please? I've just actually just turned it down a second. I'm just retuning it back in. I'm technically supposed to tune it in every time you go out on an invest, because obviously if I go down to Derby, it's going to pick up on radio stations from down Derby that it won't be able to pick up here. What's it? Shape. So we've got shape now through the... Okay. Thomas, was you hit over the head with a fence post? If you were hit over the head by a fence post, can you say the word fence post?
That is just said bike on the ovulus.
Bike on the ovulus.
And I've just heard bike on this.
So we've had bike on the ovulus and bike through the portal at the same time.
Was that Leave or me?
Who murdered you, Thomas? Thomas, who murdered you? I am and inaudible. They come, difficult, feel. Thomas, who murdered you? Can you able to tell us who murdered you? Crystal. We've got crystal through on the ovulus, which is obviously what Mary is wearing around her neck. Difficult come through the first time you asked. Who murdered him? Hold on a second. What were you murdered for? How much money were you murdered for? Too late. That's just a blessed. He stabbed me? Question mark. Did you die from a stab wound? If you got said Thomas. Thomas said that it said his name. If you were murdered by being stabbed, can you say stabbed? Highway. Yeah. Just hold on a second. Right, we've had highway come through on the ovulus, and Thomas Deplage was murdered on the highway near Darfield in October, and we have had a highway through on the ovulus, and we have had October come through on the portal spirit box. Thomas, can you just say your name for me, please, though, clearly? I'll hold this, if you're holding that. Portal. All we're just wanting you to tell us is that it's you, Thomas. Oh, we've had Thomas. Oh, sorry. I was miles away when Thomas put that he heard Thomas. Said Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Hang on. Let me just... Thomas, are you able to tell us who is in your grave with you? Hi, David. Are you able to tell us the name of the lady that's in there with you? That's a murder. Murder or murdered? Murder. Yes, he was. Thomas was murdered. How many men were there How many men took part in your murder? said nothing since last down. How many men took part in your murder? Still wanting to know the lady who is buried in the grave with you.
Leave.
Fraction. I've read that before.
No.
I think it said 7. I will have to Google that.
That just said 8. You went 7, that just went 8.
Yeah, Thomas has put it. I think it said 7, and then Wanderer's put many, and I think Minnie thinks it said 8, so it could be 7 or 8. No, obviously he might be unsure. Help me, Thomas. Did no one rush to your help? Did no one rush? Did no one rush to your help while you were being attacked? I think darkness. Now.
Cool.
Cool, thank you. Get help. Was that you asking for help? You know, some people are attacking you and you're shouting, get help? Is that what you were trying to get people's attention? I can't.
Sure, I just said rape.
Just read.
Rape.
Rape. It comes to a lot. Yeah. But Thomas, is there anything that you would like us to do for you while you are here? Hey, Johnny Lindsay.
Moon has said something about a job.
Well, we're full moon other night, wasn't it? Yeah. Is there anything that you want us to do while we are here? If there's anything that you want us to do, please tell us through this device. Hi, Simon. Do you remember me? Do you remember me from being here before? Build. If you remember me from being here before, can you just... Yes? I was about to say from being here before, just say the word yes, and it's already bet me to it. Was it... Thomas, can I ask you, when we were here before, we heard disembodied footsteps. Were those footsteps that we heard yours? Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. When we were here before, were those footsteps that we heard yours? Yes or no? That just said...
Footsteps, all 3, and then hold.
Just wait. I've got no from Wendy. But we're obviously going to have to carry on chatting. Yeah. See what people are saying.
Okay.
Minnie seems to think that we've heard footsteps. What did you say you thought you'd heard?
Footsteps.
Just turn that down a second. A friend, embark, question mark.
It said footsteps, all 3, and then something else, I can't remember what now.
All right. Thomas, hold.
Yeah.
Thomas, do you consider me as a friend? You know, I've been here, I come to your grave. You know, I've been here a few times, and every time I come here, I come to your grave. Do you consider me to be a friend? Decimal. Nondescript. But is that what you consider? Do you consider me a friend? If so, thank you.
I think that just said yeah.
I heard yeah. Thank you, Holly. Always just sharing your channels out.
Thank you, Holly.
And yeah, it was yeah. Well, Thomas, thank you. Yeah, we'll take him some flowers tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow. I've got other plans tomorrow, but we will bring him some flowers. We need to actually tidy his. We need to tidy the gravestone up first. You know, the actual place up first for a start. It's been just left. You know.
Would you like that, Thomas?
Would you like us to come and tidy your grave up? If you want us to come and tidy your grave up, will you just say tidy, tidy. Say the word tidy. I don't want to just keep saying yes or no, because obviously you can get yes or no's all the time. I will see if I can make some flowers to keep there for him, Wendy. Thank you, Tammy, so much. But yes, we will come and obviously tidy your grave up if that's what you want us to do. So I'll tell you what, just say the word. If you want to tidy it up, just say yes.
Yes.
Right.
Straight away.
Yes. Well, we will do that for you, Thomas. It won't be today and it won't be tomorrow, but we will come back and we will do that for you. But thank you, Thomas, for talking to us, Thomas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we may come back to you a bit later on. What's going on, Mr. Simon from Cali, USA? God bless you guys. Philip, hi, how are you? We're at a Black Death. Oh, sorry, Minnie. I'll just turn that down. Yes. Just after you. I don't know what you made. Obviously, some interesting responses, not just obviously on the spirit box, but also on the Ovulus. And the Ovulus has actually just said 7. And then obviously Pluto. But yes, we had 7, I believe, through on the portal and possibly 8 as well. So 7 or 8. Yeah. The Ovulus was really good at one point. Yes, it was. I've lost my train of thought now, where I was going with what I was about to say. Yeah, so yeah, what do you think of obviously the spirit box that was done for Thomas? It has dropped a bit, hasn't it? Yeah. As Diamond Eyes has already said, it is the Ancient Ram Inn tomorrow night. We have the Ancient Ram Inn from 7 o'clock until 7 while 4. Where there will be a live stream from the Ancient Ram Inn, and there will also be some filming done from the Ancient Ram Inn that will be going up obviously on the channel at a later date. I'm a bit backlogged with videos to finish at the moment. There will be a video, hopefully, fingers crossed. Once I've just done the annotations on the spirit box, there will be a video going up on, what's tomorrow, Tuesday? Yeah. So possibly Thursday, maybe Friday. There will be a new video on the channel with these two guys here, Minnie and Alec. And I think it's a really, really good, interesting video. Yeah. I think we got some good activity there that night. I'm not going to tell you where it is. But yeah, I think it's a really good video. And yeah, back to the ghost hunting. Yeah. Let me just turn that torch on, because obviously people aren't going to be able to see what we're looking at. Do you want to bring the... Hit subscribe, like, and hit the bell. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you. Right, so we've obviously done the... that's better, I can see now. So we've obviously done Thomas's graveyard. Yeah, bring that with you. It's in my pocket. Oh, okay. Bring the portal, And what we're going to do is we're going to go. Are the church doors locked? Yes, they are. Sadly, a lot of churches now do lock. Let me just turn that back around. A lot of churches do lock their doors now, and it's just due to theft and things like that. It's very, very rare that you'll find one that's unlocked. Did I bring the EVP recorder?
No, you didn't.
Do you just want to grab the EVP recorder, because we can do some EVPs while we're down there. It's just on top of.
You see it?
It's there, Alec. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got the EVP. Because some humans suck. Yes, pretty much. Simon, where Thomas was attacked, is on the edge of. It's on the edge of the farm field. Not really sure, David, because it says that he was attacked on the road near Darfield. Now, Darfield's quite away from here, Darfield. So whether the person done the historian side of obviously the research has got it wrong or what, I don't know, because I actually thought, like you did, that he was attacked on the road up there. I don't know. Well, we'll have to obviously look into it and see if we can obviously get any more information on it. Right, where we're going? We're going down here, aren't we? Yeah. Does that, just bear me, turn it around. Does it still feel like there's an energy there?
Pretty much.
Right. Do you want to walk down?
Yeah.
Go on, you walk down. What was his surname? His surname, Holly, was Deplage. I will go back to it. Oh, Wendy's put it in for you. Deplage was Thomas's last name. Just be careful where you're walking, Minnie. I would, to be quite honest with you, I would stay here just because you don't know what's in the long grass. I don't want you falling over and hurting yourself. He was attacked on the road. I did the research when you and Mark did an invest there. All right, cheers, Thomas. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, pretty much wander. Several bad apples ruin it for the rest of us. High five to Minnie, Simon and Alec. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you. It's only about 10 minutes away. Right, well, I suppose, yeah, it probably is 10 minutes, but I'm trying to think of how to get to Darfield from where we are and the distance. Yeah, you're probably right, probably is 10 minutes away, to be quite honest with you. Right, we'll do an EVP while we're here because it's a lot calmer here. There's not as much wind. You've got a lady that you think that's here. Do you want to do the EVP?
Yeah.
Right, Minnie's going to do the EVP. It looks much darker where you are now. Yeah, it is pretty much, Tracy. Just let me just turn the EVP recorder on. Right, that's on.
Okay.
So do you want to do the EVP? And
Can't really put it down there, can we?
not really, no.
No,
Just
okay, I'll just hold it.
remember not to rub it when you obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello? Is there anybody around me? Is there a lady here? Have I been sensing you? Are you sad? If you're sad, why are you sad? And where are you stood? Leave it for that for now.
You press pause. It's all right. Hang on a second. I've just Thomas David. My name is David Boylan. I remember you, David. I do, honestly, I remember you. You've just confused me with coming in as Thomas David and not David Boylan. But hello, I remember you very well. Right, we've got the first EVP that Minnie's done. We're going to play that back and see if there's anything captured on that EVP.
Hello? Is there anybody around me? Is there a lady here? Have I been sensing you? Are you sad? If you're sad,
Sure.
are you sad? If you're
Yeah,
sad,
it did.
Yeah.
why are you sad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you stood?
Right. There is, I don't, let me just, turn that on.
Need any help there?
No, I'm just going to blind myself. There is an EVP on here. I've had to change my name because of trolls, so my name is now first and second name, right? Oh, no worries, Thomas, don't worry. Yes to question one. That was of a yearning. Hang on a second, I'm going to play it back. Bear with me.
Hello? Is there anybody around me? Is there a lady here? Have I been sensing you? Are you sad? If you're sad, why are you sad? Where are you stood?
There's, I think, as Adrian, as ever yearning said yes to question, so a yes to when Minnie asks, are you sad?
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
I've been feeling sadness at your location, Simon. That was a yes to are you sad? Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yes.
Yeah.
So there's two yeses according. We've heard a yes, and Adrian has ever yearning has heard a yes as well.
Right.
Peter Tracy's heard the yes to are you sad? Right, doesn't make us sound as though we're going crazy, does it?
No.
Do you want to maybe do some more? Do you think maybe the spirit box might be better to try?
Yeah, we'll try the
We're going to try the
box.
spirit box. That was so clear. Yes, it was. It was a bit quiet, but it was clear when you heard the yes, and you could make it out as a yes. It was very clear.
Yeah.
What does it say at the end? I don't think it says anything at the end, Holly.
Didn't hear it, yeah.
Just let me listen to it again. Hang on. I'm gonna have to go. Play.
Where are you stood?
Right, I'm gonna have a listen to that in my ear and see if I can make out what that possibly says. Because I'm not right sure if this.
Where are you stood?
No, I think that's anything, Holly. If anything, that could possibly be Minnie putting her hand onto the button to
Yeah,
press
possible.
stop. So yeah, I don't think that's actually anything. Could possibly be some. Good grief, it's dropped dark. There could be some sharp-eared people in chat that could say, "Oh no, it says so and so." Don't you know? So if you do hear something, please, obviously, don't be afraid. You know, tag it. Right, portal. Got to turn it off. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hang on a second. Is there a spirit of a lady here? If there's a spirit of a lady here, can you please tell us your name? You alright there, Alec? You alright?
Yeah.
Turn the ovulus back on as well. Please don't be afraid. Step forward and talk to us. You've nothing to fear from what we're doing.
It hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
What hurts?
I mean, you know, disrespect, come forward, use my energy and talk to me through this box. I'm feeling sad. Can you tell me why?
Thank you, David Lomax. Old lady or young lady, Minnie?
I'm sensing around 20, 30, late 20s.
Right. He lost, question mark.
Have you lost something?
Levitation. Are you... Can you appear for us? Are you able to appear for us? As I said, we come with peace, love and respect. We mean you no harm whatsoever. This is just a device for you to communicate on and talk to us. Could we turn it up? Could we start with your name? Can you tell us what your name is? That's gonna... Battery's changing, I think, soon.
Can you tell me why you're sad?
Reverend, question mark. Tom. Tom, have you followed us round here? Tommy's obviously Thomas.
It's like I'm not feeling her now.
Eh?
It's like I'm not feeling her now.
Is she gone?
I think so.
It's just gone completely or gone to somewhere else.
I don't know. It's like she's gone completely, but she could have gone somewhere else. I don't know.
Right. If you're still here,
Energy's gone.
if you're still here, can you just say that you're still here?
Yes.
Yes. Bless you. Just bear with us a second, guys. Batteries have decided to give up the go while we're halfway through the spirit box. So I'm just going to pop a set of new batteries in and then come back round here. Obviously, you know, these things happen. I'm surprised. Are you there? Yeah. I think that's just said problem on the portal, on the ovulus. Yeah, there is a problem. The batteries have decided to give up the ghost. Do you want to just...
Yeah, no problem.
Cake break, Holly says. Holly's constantly thinking of cake. I think you've got a problem. You've got a problem. You need to go to... you need to go to a support group that will get you off your cake addiction.
She says she's all about the food. And do you know what? I only just managing to read this. I need my glasses. That's better. I can see now.
I have that many batteries in here.
How about no Simon, so no problem?
What?
Hold on. How about no Simon, so don't have a problem?
Outside, yeah, we're
And when-
outside the entrance to the church.
And Wendy says Simon, he's got a right sweet tooth.
What's a swipe?
Sorry, I'm so getting tongue-tied again. A right sweet tooth.
Yes.
Oh, I don't have a problem. Stupid autocorrect, she says.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
What's
You
your
too, darling. He says getting to know you, Minnie, has been a blessing. Oh.
Do you want to play swapsies?
Yeah, I
I'll
don't
take
mind.
the
You can take the live stream.
Yeah, you take the portal. Oh God, I have to turn the camera up a little bit so I can see me falling down. I don't want to fall down tonight. I've got the ancient ramming to do tomorrow.
I know, we don't want anything going wrong.
No. If you have just come in chat, we are going to the ancient ramming tomorrow. We've got the place from 7 at night while 4 in the morning. So if you like that place, please, you know, even if you don't like that place, come in chat. It's not to be missed. The ancient ramming. Won't be live streaming from 7 o'clock. We're probably going to be streaming from about 8 o'clock. What's up?
Could have been a bird or something.
Oh, right.
A noise like a rustling over there. Could have been anything.
Getting picked on by women in chat. Fridge raiders. Right, we've got fresh batteries. That's my vape. So my portal's dead. Where's my portal dead?
No. Oh no.
S-box. Put new batteries in and it won't work. So I'm going to have to get a different spirit box out. Just bear with us, guys. Sorry about this. This is the perks of live streaming. All the batteries are good. The portal has just decided to die on me. That'll be what I'll be doing when I get in tonight, figuring out why it won't work. Let's take that with me tomorrow.
And Simon's got me on boot camp.
Put the batteries in the right way. Ollie. Yes, Ollie. I've got what? I know obviously there's a few people that don't like the S-box, but we've got the S-box, which I actually don't mind. I don't mind the S-box, to be quite honest with you.
I like the S-box.
Yeah. You know, it is a white noise spirit box. How much did you spend yearly on batteries for all the gadgets you have? Kendra, you do not want to know. I could take shares out, really. Go check the simple things first. Ollie, it's me you're talking to. It's me, simple things, you know. Oh dear, right. So we've got the S-box. And I've got the handheld portal, the infra portal, the nano portal, as Andy Bailey calls it. Disaster. Yes, disaster, my batteries. Right, so bear with us. I'm going to turn the camera back round again. Turn that light off for a start, she's blinding me. Turn that on.
S-box. Scanning. FM.
Do you want to hold it? No, we'll just go. Oh. One more.
Hello, are you still there? Yeah, it's when you go forward towards it.
Yeah.
Can anybody, can everybody hear that?
I think everybody in bloody world can hear that. Is there a spirit of a lady here? You're great, man, keeping us all entertained. I would love to give you all the money to be able to see you all. Scotty, see?
That just said stay with something.
In the fields. Who's in the fields? Who is in the fields? That's me. She wants to stay with.
Something about protection.
She wants to stay with. Never forget you. Well, thank you. Who are we speaking to? Can you give us your name, please? Would really be interested in you telling us your name. If you are unaware, my name is Simon. I've got Minnie and I've got Alec. Alec's taking some photos. Come inside. Do you want us to come inside in there? If you want us to go into there, please say yes.
I like something.
What do you like? This is just a different device for you to communicate with us on. I like the question mark. I like the what? The man? The woman? Outside.
Where's the lady gone that I sensed earlier that wanted to... Where's that lady gone that I sensed earlier that was really sad? Does she want to come forward and tell me a name? Or maybe you can tell me on here that you want to cry.
God bless. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think she's gone? Maybe you could tell us, I know you're not in this location, but are you able to tell us where you are now? Don't cry.
Is there any other spirit that wants to come forward and say hello?
Holly says maybe she used all her energy up talking through the EVP.
Could have done.
Nowhere. Could have done, yes, Holly, that's very true. We will give you a couple more minutes on this device. If there is anything that you would like to tell us before we turn it off, please feel free to do that now. Tell you. What are you wanting to tell us? What are you wanting to tell us? Especially.
You want to tell me how you died?
Whatever is there is weak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
point that that way.
You two just stay there. I'm just going to see if I can faint scream. I'm just going to try and... Are you round here? Is this where you are? Are you round here? Radio 1. Is this where you could be? If you're here, just say the word here. Maybe they did, Scott. No. Well, thank you for saying that you're not... We've got a bit of paranormal hide and seek. We'll try somewhere else. While we are walking back, are you able to do the disembodied footsteps that we've heard here before? We've heard disembodied footsteps here. Are you able to do that for us again?
That's Alec.
Oh no, that's Alec. Are you able to walk towards us? Able to walk towards the sound of my voice? Maybe we will be able to hear your footsteps. Maybe you want to appear as an apparition for us in front of our camera. Moths. Plenty of them flying around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you would like... My camera went all weird when you went by that stone. All right, Scott, I didn't even notice it went all weird. I don't know if it probably had focusing issues or what. Maybe something didn't want to show itself. Could have been, I don't know. I mean, I can go back there and we can have a look. I take it that you're talking about back down here, Scott. Is that what you're talking about? Entered energy. Is that what you're on about back down here? Right there. My camera went all weird. No. Was it back there? When I went back there? Hey, Alison. Machine gunner Kelly fans. Was it back there where you were on about, Scott, where my camera went weird? When I walked up there, is that where you were on about? Or so I'm just trying to get a feeling of where you were on about. Just blurred our end up towards the church. What? I can hear that. I don't know if that's wildlife or what. I mean, we are surrounded by trees and stuff. Who's there? If there's anybody there, please tell us your name.
That was wildlife. When you shone your torch around there, surely it would have
Spooked it. Not 100% sure. I don't want to claim it as being paranormal,
No.
and I don't declare wildlife either, but it sounded to be down here. It sounded to be coming from around here.
Yeah, it did.
Now, obviously, if it was a rabbit,
Oh, it could have been.
it would have probably scarpered by now. It was back behind you when a spirit is near, it interferes with the camera. Thank you, Machine Gunner Kelly. Ask them to walk around you. They've done it before. If you are a spirit and not an animal, you're able to walk around us. There is bark on the floor. Are you able to walk around us? We will hear your footsteps. Yes, that is a headstone there. Yes, there is a headstone there.
There's walking.
Where?
I can hear it walking again.
Can you do it again? Come on. Please, for me and Minnie and Alec, walk around. Maybe it's stopped
It could
now.
be a rabbit. I don't know.
Maybe it's stopped now because it knows it can be heard. I don't know, but we've got a little grave there,
Yeah, we are.
and we've also got one there. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just come back out of here and we'll just chat and just basically ignore it, and it might pick up again. Because you know what it's like, things happen when you don't wanting it to. So, walk back up there, Minnie. We have heard your footsteps before. It's something that we have heard here.
Anyone can see the mist, that's mine.
Yeah, Minnie's having a quick vape, so that's nothing paranormal, that is Minnie vaping. Please, we have heard your footsteps before. The greater Alec from Derby, spotted on camera.
Yeah, I can't see if it's going to be a person.
Thing is, if it were an animal, where's it gone?
I don't know.
That's the thing. If it's an animal, where's it gone?
Yeah, you see, normally if it's an animal, we're shining lights. It would have scarpered by now.
Yeah,
While we were stood there, we were still hearing it. We were shining the lights.
yeah,
If that was an animal, it would have just scarpered and we wouldn't have heard any more.
yeah. We were stood at the side of the church. Are you able to follow us back towards the church?
That's a person. Can you just say hello, please? And stop messing around.
Somebody jumps out now, I'm going to bab my pants.
I just want to rule it out.
Yeah. The thing is, if it's a person, where have they...
True, why would they be walking around in the woods at night?
Yeah, exactly.
Breaking them now.
Yeah. If it was an animal toy, would have caught animal caught eye shine also,
Yeah, we
not
could have
toy,
done,
sorry,
yeah.
typo. I think I got what you meant. How old is the cemetery? So many headstones lost in the woods. The church is, I think the church dates back, I think a lot of it is Norman, but there's probably parts of it that date back further. It was here when the plague hit in the 1300s, And obviously Kendra, because I know you weren't in at the beginning, it is a plague church. This is all that remains of what was a village. There is no more houses left here. They've destroyed the village, hoping that they could destroy the plague, and then they relocated the village further up the hill. This is where we heard the disembodied footsteps the last time we were here, up here. So if there is any spirits that would kindly do me the honours of doing the disembodied footsteps for us, just wait for Minnie and Alec to catch up.
Maria.
You won't really see old headstones, people couldn't afford them, no. There is long grass over there. Maybe you can walk through that grass. It is still a functioning church, Kendra. There are people. I think the plague village that you might be talking about could be the Eam plague village. That is obviously still the full village that got basically isolated. People weren't allowed in, people weren't allowed out. And there was a vicar, Moppus and well, I believe they call it, where the vicar would go and leave food and stuff for the people. No, it's fine, Scott, it's not a problem. Sadly getting nothing. Does the energy now feel, the energy here just feels to have gone, doesn't it?
Feels really, really calm.
The breeze has stopped as well. I mean, it was breezy earlier. The breeze has just literally stopped. Yeah, Eam is the most well-known plague village. Tell you what we'll do. We'll do the EV. We'll do an EVP here. See if we can get any disembodied footsteps on this.
Yeah.
And then what we'll also do while we're here is we can try doing the Lord's Prayer via EVP.
Yeah.
Stopping at certain intervals through the Lord's Prayer and see if we can get any responses through the EVP to do with the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, Alex perched himself down. I'm gonna perch myself down here. Minnie, you all right stood there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold anything?
Yeah, you hold the camera, Minnie. And not it.
Do you want me to put you on the camera then?
Yeah, put me on the camera.
Yeah, no
Okay,
problem.
So I'm going to turn the EVP on. I'm also going to place it on the ground, and then that way I can't interfere with it. Alec, are you sitting comfortably? Yeah. Hello, spirits. My name is Simon. The last time I was here, I heard disembodied footsteps. Can you make some disembodied footsteps on this device? Just walk around and hopefully this device will pick up your footsteps. If it is you, could you also give me your name? Just try that.
Holy shit.
What?
The size of that flaming spider over there. It's been running around the walls. It's massive. Sorry.
Right.
My name is Simon. The last time I was here, I heard disembodied footsteps. Can you make some disembodied footsteps on this device? Just walk around and hopefully this device will pick up your footsteps. If it is you, can you also give me your name?
No.
No.
Try
Sorry.
another one.
Sorry, Simon, I'm blinding, aren't I?
Yeah, it's all right. Thomas Deplage. There's a device here on the floor. Are you able to communicate with this device? You just say your name through this device. Maybe walk towards this device. Train or something going past.
Yeah.
Thomas Deplage. There is a device here on the floor. Are you able to communicate with this device? You just say your name through this device. Maybe walk towards this device. Train or something going past.
Absolutely nothing, is
Nothing on that. I'm have to learn to turn that thing off quietly. I'm deaf. Pity, because the only sort of EVP we've had tonight is the 2 yeses that we've got from the lady who you said that was down there.
Yeah.
And that lady has now sort of disappeared.
Yeah.
She's not around us anymore.
No.
You know, I mean, we've had obviously the spirit box communication with Thomas, and we have had pretty decent ovulus results with obviously Thomas as well. Tree buried, I think uncle as well, because I think his uncle helped him, and whatever else was thrown out through the ovulus. But now it's just gone so peaceful and so calm.
Yeah, it has.
It really is. You know, it's weird how it's just gone complete. It's like completely flat. hasn't
Yeah,
it?
totally.
Yeah. Let me just turn that down a bit.
It's like they've all gone to bed.
Well, yeah, it is basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one, Minnie. It's just like they've just, you know, I'm going by. I think what we'll do. It is only 9:30, and it's like, you know, it's a pity that, you know, but I mean, we've been away for an hour and a half. We'll do the Lord's Prayer, and because this is something else that we did here, and we did have spirit interaction when we did the Lord's Prayer. So we will do the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of using the EVP, I'm going to get the Nano portal out, the one that Andy Bailey has built as a prototype for me. I'm going to get that out. I'm going to use that. And obviously, if you guys in chat hear any responses connected with the Lord's Prayer, whether it's Amen, Our Father, you know, in heaven, or anything like that, just type it in chat, and we'll see where we go with that, because that is something, like I said, that has happened here. We've had you know, good spirit box responses when we've done the Lord's Prayer. We're at a church, we're in a graveyard, so we can give it a go.
Wendy said ask them to join in the prayer with you. Hey, Jackie.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
So yeah.
She says, hey, Minnie, Alex. Hey, Minnie, Alec and Simon. So what, I'm going to try and... Yeah, that's another thing I'm thinking of.
Just talk to people and chat for a second.
Okay.
I'll get this thing set up.
Right.
Just going to tune it in.
Okay. What was that?
I'm tuning in.
Oh, I was going to say it said my ancestor something or other
Yeah.
before you'd even started. Yeah, it sounded like a female that said that and all. Somebody said, I thought I heard a female moan just now briefly, but it sounded like a female's come out with my ancestor something or other.
When you say what? About a female mourning?
Yeah, somebody on the chat just said, it sounded like a female. I thought I heard a female moan just now briefly. That's Machine Gunner Kelly.
Right.
But I just heard when you were plugging that in,
Yeah.
it come through and said something about my ancestor something or other. So I don't know if that's...
Right. It was just I briefly turned it on and I pressed the store button, which obviously then runs through every channel that this can pick up
Yeah.
on. You know, because obviously you can go to a location and only pick up 4 channels because you're indoors, you're in the middle of nowhere. But then you can go to other places like we did at Annesley, and we picked up, I think, on 20 radio stations. So,
Yeah.
So we're going to do the Lord's Prayer, if I can remember it.
I need to get my phone out and see if... Where's my bag? Right behind me. Right. Yeah. Just,
Got it.
I'll get my phone so
Yeah.
I can get the... I'll get the words out.
Evening, Kate. Hope you're well. Just go take care of something, be right back, no worries.
I should really take a photo of it and leave it on my phone, you know. Oh, crikey. You break. Right.
Wendy says she heard it as well.
Did she?
Let's just hold off on the spirit box for a second.
Right, Lord's Prayer.
You find that?
Okay.
Okay. Right, okay. We're just going to see, because they're saying that they heard that female voice.
Yeah.
And then obviously we got the spirit box. So could it have been on the spirit box that they heard it, or could it have been a disembodied female voice?
Right.
If there is a lady here, people are saying that they have heard your voice. Are you able to? It's no problem, Kate. It's not a problem. I don't expect you to be sat in every one I do. I apologise. I went to my friend's house and just got back in. Thank you, Chad. Let's just see what we actually heard. A female moan, right? So we've heard a female moan. If there's a lady here, and it's the lady who moaned, can you do that again for us, please? If you was a lady, a disembodied moan they have heard. We aren't here to harm you. We come with the utmost respect. All we want to do is hear your voice. And this phone, the microphone on it, if you are able to, should pick you up. Car flying past on road. Are you the same lady that we were talking to earlier down there in the wooded area? Thank you, Jackie. All we are asking for you to do is say something. Not getting anything here.
No.
No. All right. I think we'll do the Lord's Prayer.
Okay.
I'll hold that.
Do you want me to hold the camera?
No, I'll hold the camera
Okay.
and I'll hold the portal.
Right.
And you say the Lord's Prayer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let me just obviously give me a second. Bear with me. Spirits, we're going to do the Lord's Prayer. Please feel free to join in with us while we do this prayer. And I'm not going to turn that on because it's giving me feedback. Hey, Darren. So we're going to do the Lord's Prayer, right? So please feel free to join in, spirits.
A lady here that's really sad and needs our help, and we do this prayer for you.
So please join in if you feel free, if you want to.
Letter from your
Our Father,
turn for
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and we forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
to write it.
And lead us not into temptation,
Was this
but deliver us from evil.
Austrian Mound?
For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever.
Friends.
Amen.
He managed.
Hang on, no. Got some people saying that it's been saying stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, because there'll be things that you'll not hear. I've got. I'm just turn that off a second while I go through what people have put. We've got. When Wendy says the first thing was hear this. Holly put forgiveness, which is obviously part of the prayer.
Yeah.
Down there put penance. It said don't mention it as you were switching it on and cursed then. Trespass ? Friends in now out of the light. A voice said friends.
Yeah, I had that one.
Yeah. Said their service.
Ah, they think we're in service.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it's always interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, to do these things. 'Cause sometimes, you know, you'll get good responses. Sometimes you might get nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I want to do. I'm going to walk down here and I'm going to pick up my K2 before I forget it. Because if I don't, I'll leave a K2 in the middle of a churchyard and people will be, what the hell's that? So let me just go back here and pick up this K2.
We have a full moon again.
Yes, we do have a full moon. that there. Hold on, there I am. Hey, good job, Simon, it worked. Yes, I believe it did. Obviously, from the comments that were being dropped in chat, I believe it did. There was obviously comments that you were hearing that sadly weren't, and that is always the case when you do spirit boxes. That portal was awesome. Machine Gunner Kelly fans, that is a portal that Andy Bailey from Infrared made for me. I asked him if he could do me one, and he made that as a prototype. He actually does sell them now on his channel. Don't know how much they cost. I will leave the portal on a bit. I'm going to put that portal back on momentarily, and then obviously what we'll do is we'll run it for, what time are we on? We'll run it for another 15 or so minutes, and then we'll obviously thank you, Holly, for dropping in the chat, Mr. Andy Bailey's infrared link. Yeah, I asked him and he made it as a prototype. So yeah, he does sell them. Obviously, they are slightly different to mine, as there's obviously, you know, he tweaks and gets them to basically how people want them. But yeah, that's so yeah. Technically, mine is just a prototype. Ghost Raiders on TikTok. Thank you, Jackie. So I'm going to put I'm going to put this one back on. And we'll have about 10 or so minutes with this, and then we're going to wrap up this evening. So you and Holly are amazing. Thank you. That's Minnie. She were on about the other night. I don't know whether you were on about the other night when we did. Where did we go? We went to that spot, didn't we? Yeah.
It's only on about you and Holly.
Holly.
Whoever said that is on about you and Holly.
Oh yeah. Don't give Holly any
Credit.
Don't give Holly any credit. Her head will swell. So I don't think she's in chat at the moment, so she'll miss that comment. So by the time she comes back in chat, we'll just be normally talking about other bits and pieces. So, portal's going back on. Good evening, spirits. Is there a Caleb here? I never left, Simon. I'm in trouble. Is there a Caleb here? If there is a Caleb here,
I'm sure that just said he's died.
he left. If there is, Caleb, are you able to come back? He's dead. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hold that, Minnie,
Okay.
don't hold it too far away because the speaker on it isn't. Giggle. It answers could be now the first time you answered. I heard who's that? Mine. Well, who's Simon, Minnie, and Alec? Are you able to just tell us if you are Caleb by saying the name Caleb? Thank you, Eileen. Thank you so much. And thank you for becoming a channel member. It's really much appreciated. Here. Caleb, if you are standing here, can you tell us whereabouts you are standing? Minnie's face changed. I've sent a screenshot. Sent 2 screenshots from Kate's. Minnie's face changed. I don't know. One, Demons and John. Spirits, we're coming to the end of our investigation tonight. Is there anything that you would like to say to us before we go? I feel better dead.
each bar.
It's what?
It's we like. I don't know. It's bad or it's bad. I don't know. We'll just see what people put in for that one. I think he said it twice, didn't it?
Lot of the time.
A lot of the time. It's bad, friend. What is bad? What is bad? Is it that you are barred from communicating with us? Is there certain things that you are not able to tell us? Could be the church. Yes, the church is barred.
Yeah.
The bar's
Yeah.
a grille door. The human. Yes, I am human. And so are these two people here. Well, they were the last time I looked. Please feel free to tell us anything you like before we head out.
Are you not allowed to tell us what it's like in the afterlife?
The bars. No, Simon, you're not human. No, I agree with you, Jackie.
I'm searching for a spirit that's going to tell me what it's like over there. That's
Thank
it.
you,
Are
B.
they still here?
Yes, we are still here.
Yeah, we are.
Are you getting fed up of us when you're wanting us to leave? I have a story, question mark, come through. If you have a story, long story, if you have a story, please tell us it. I died. We are in a cemetery, a graveyard. Yes, thank you, B. But Thomas Deplage, if you are here still and you are able to hear my voice, thank you for communicating with us tonight. Smile, here we go. Thank you for communicating with us.
Somebody want to come and tell me how you died?
Giggle again.
You've said you died. Can you tell me how long you've been dead?
Well, I said, see what chat says. If you're able to tell us how long you've actually been dead, please feel free to do so. This device, 1870 question mark. 1870 question mark. Just follow me in a second. Just come with me. Alec, you can obviously come as well. I'm just going to go to Thomas. Flu. Listen, just hold on a second. I just wanted to check Thomas's headstone out. Because Thomas died in 1841 and there was Sarah Deplage who died in 1876. So I just wanted to double check the date that Holly's just put in chat, if it was Holly, yes. You know, corresponded with them dates. Is there any other person here that would like to communicate with us? Alec, do you just want to shine your torch back on that headstone? My friend here, Alec, is shining his torch on a headstone. Are you able to tell us the name of the person that is on that headstone? I'll see if it... I'm not going to show you what that name is. I want you to see if you can say it through this spirit box. Tell me the name through this spirit box. Can you give me a name of the person who's on that headstone that Alec is shining the torch on? Right, carry on walking, and if it does come up.
Say 1876.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? In 1876.
Yeah. We got a name yet. We've not had any names. Yeah,
I'm sure
done
you
it.
had the name John earlier on.
Dead. Can you give me the name of the person on that headstone? Who is this? Simon.
Didn't we have the name John earlier on?
We did have John earlier on, yeah.
1876.
Who's that? Simon,
John
that's
Ramsden, 1876.
interesting. John, is that you
Yeah.
that... yes, you did. John, is it you that's talking to us now? We're in love. Dave?
Beloved wife of John Cook. Hold on. Also, the above name, John Cook, who died. Yeah, John Cook, and I think that's. Can you tell me your wife's name, John?
Ask if it's just said Edmund.
Did you just say Edmund?
If he said Edmund, can you say it again? And Edmund. Diana or something like that.
Right, John, if you were trying to get our attention earlier, can you confirm it's you by giving me your wife's name?
Tell you what, we'll walk away from the headstone, it might get his attention.
Okay.
You want to just walk at the side of me, Minnie, and then... You hear me? Yes, we hear you.
The baseline.
Joe's mum. Yes, we hear you. But we are looking for a specific name. If you can tell us that specific name, then we can headstone at the back of you. Yes, that one, yes. Yes, that one. Nobody's said it yet in chat, so I'm going. Well, thank you, John. If it was you, you're not going to tell us your wife's name before you go? Something eventually. Why are you reluctant to tell us your wife's name? Missing dead. You see dead. We don't see you. Well, we can do if you want us to, but we can hear you with this device. Eventually, Brad.
We just wanted to know that it is you, John, that we're talking to. That's why we needed you to confirm your wife's name.
So, Joseph.
Starting to sound like somebody on the phone that's cold calling.
Yes.
Could you
Upsiding.
please just confirm your details for me?
I'm deciding or I'm beside you. Is it Joanne? No, it's... Who's Simon Assel and sorry John? Joseph. No, it's not Joseph. Josie, no. Joseph again. Who is Joseph? Who's Joseph? Joseph, do you need help? Don't you run. I'm not going to run. But if you are Joseph and you need help, can you just say that you need help through this device? Hey, Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Joseph, what kind of help do you need? Into the light. Minnie, that's your area of expertise. Do you want to help Joseph go into the light?
I can try.
It's burning.
Who is it that wants to go into the light?
Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph. Right, I'm going to help you. Can you see my guide?
Yes.
Right. She's going to lead you. Do you want to follow her?
Don't leave us. Don't leave. Help our soul. Go.
She's going to take you. Go with her. Can you see the light, yeah?
I'm having a conversation. Kate's just come through. David or Daisy?
Apparently he's gone.
Right, he's gone.
Yeah, apparently.
Right. Yeah, I heard Kate or Katie. Joseph?
Joseph's gone.
Joseph's gone. Shut them up. The grave.
Must have gone.
Must have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help one.
That were a laugh. That was a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, spirits, we're going to turn this spirit box off, but thank you so much for communicating through this device. That portal is picking up so much. Yeah, they're all made slightly different, Holly. They're all made slightly different. Try down the side of the church. That's the side of the church down and round there. Just hold that a second, Minnie.
Okay.
Pull that off. Sorry, Alec, could I just
No, just going photo of that spider.
Oh, you and that bloody spider.
Right.
You're as bad as me.
It's on steroids.
I know, it's massive, isn't it?
Die. Where is the best place to buy a spirit box? David Armitage, that depends on what type of spirit box you want. You can buy the white noise spirit boxes like the SB7 off of eBay, quite readily available they are. You can buy the S-Box, which is also readily available from ghoststop.com, or you can go to Andy Bailey at Infraready and he will make you portals. The ones that I use are from infraready.co.uk, yes. It just depends on how much you want to spend on one. There's a young girl coming through. Is this just a historical graveyard or is there a newer part? No, there's no newer part, Kate. This is, it's still used as a church, but it's not used as a graveyard anymore. Yeah, it just depends on your budget, David, as to obviously, you know, what you're going to get for, well, what you're going to get for it as well. Because obviously certain spirit boxes these days aren't particularly cheap, but yeah, if you want to contact Andy Bailey, please feel free to contact Andy Bailey. You can contact him through his website, and you know, just if you tell him, if you tell him how much money you roughly got and wanting to spend on one, then he probably catered to your device. But as Diamond Eyes has said, save your money, buy a portal. Yeah.
The S-Box isn't actually... The S-Box, I actually like that one.
It's good.
See, with the S-Box, you've got one ghost hunt. You've got a few ghost hunting equipment in one.
Yeah.
You can use it as an EVP because
Yeah.
you put an SD card in it.
Yeah.
Use it as an EVP. You can record your session on the S-Box as well through the white noise, can't you?
Yeah.
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 And you can also use it as a Bluetooth speaker. So if anybody's out there that's into the Necrophonic app or any other app that's like that, I only know the Necrophonic.
Machine Gunner Kelly fans just said that the Necrophonic app is good. I'm personally not really keen on that one, but it's each to their own at the end of the day.
But I've not really. I've used it a couple of times.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm just looking over the light at you, that we're all, because obviously I'm blinded by the light. Blinded by the light.
Yeah. Kendra come out with that earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, where was I?
Bluetooth, Bluetooth
that's
for
it.
apps.
So I was going on about
Yeah.
Necrophonic.
Yeah, yeah.
I've used it a couple of times, but not really had a great deal of, but maybe I need to give it a chance, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just quite cool though.
What you will find also is you will get used to certain types of spirit boxes. So you get your ear kind of adjusts, to listening to spirit box and spirit box responses. And, like if you had like maybe a 12587, your ear would adjust to the 12587, so you could listen then for the responses and such and such. And then if you went to a portal, you would still hear responses, but it's like you're trying to train your ear to listen to the responses that you're getting. I'm not going to go much further because it's getting a bit rambly. So we're just going to try a little bit round here, and then obviously that will be then obviously the end of the live stream. But I'm just going to turn the spirit box back on.
District.
If there isn't spirits here and they'd like to communicate with us at this side of the church, please feel free to do so. Beyond the wood. Sure, that just said beyond either the wall or wood. Murdered. Yes, John Thomas, is that you? You were murdered. Something murdered. Beyond. I'm getting attacked here by flaming midges. I don't think this is a good idea to do a spirit box. We're getting... Yeah. Yeah, carry on. Don't stop. I don't know if the... Yeah, Oh, we're going to have to leave that area. There's flying stuff. Yeah.
And then it went stuff.
Yeah, flying around. It's bloody follered. It's
because of the lights. The lights.
Thank you, Tammy. I'm going to have to turn that light down. I'm going to have to turn that light off a second because we've just been absolutely swarmed with... Yeah, just pass us down and knock that off. Yeah, no, that weren't right good at all, that. Yeah, I think I've got about 15 in my mouth. Ugh. Protein. Oh dear, turn your light off and then do the spirit box in the dark. Oh yeah, happy for me to kill myself in a graveyard, aren't you?
You've got two flies crawling on your lamp already.
Bugger off. Yeah. Oh dear me, that were... It were almost like we'd walked through... hang on. it were almost like we'd walked through a bloody wasp or a hornet's nest.
Yeah.
They were just coming out from everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was like, go away, go away. There weren't obviously wasps and there weren't hornets, there weren't bees, but obviously there were midges and the little bitey things
Yeah, we've got a lot of bugs there.
making me hungry. Very nice, Jasmine, very nice. Do it. Park yourself up and do it.
Do what?
Spirit box round there.
Not while all them bugs around there, you'll get attacked.
I'm going to turn the lights
Oh.
off. I'm going to have to turn the lights off.
Oh, okay.
Right. All right, just for you. Just for you. Right. Last spirit box of the evening. In the dark. Do as you're told, Simon. Yes, Miss Holly.
Right.
I'm going to get the spirit box set up and prepared ready. And hang on. Midges. If I come home with a broken leg and an arm missing,
We won't be going to ram in if either of us sort of like can't see where we're going and break a leg.
if I, Minnie, if I brought me back here tonight, I'd have the hospital transport me to the ancient ram in a hospital bed, and I'd do the blessed thing in the bloody hospital bed. Midges are or flying ninjas, yes, pretty much. Right, I think we might be safe here. I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll drag you there, Simon. Yes, thank you, Holly. Right, last spirit box.
Light off.
The county.
The gate that
In the
powerful person.
Powerful person.
Powerful person. Who is a powerful person? A spirit walking behind you.
Protesters. He's the author of
Who's just walked behind us? The gate that we are conjuring. Powerful person possesses. Powerful person, powerful person, powerful person. Ready. That shopping trolley would come in handy. Shame you didn't catch one. Magnet fishing. Yeah, pretty much, Tammy. Who is here in this location with us now, in this part of this churchyard? I heard Amy. Who keeps saying Kate? Who's the person that keeps saying Kate?
That's just who's Kate.
Rose. Devil. Is this the part of the graveyard that is unconsecrated?
brilliant.
first and a little bit mysterious.
Black Death. Yes, this is Black Death graveyard.
Singing it as well.
The girl. Who's the girl?
How like the palace.
Vicar, believe me. Who is trying to contact Kate?
Of the fourth and
Did that just say brilliant EVP? Don't know.
vice of my out that those were some
How I like
That way of thinking.
the palace.
desperate terror V.
Come on. Who's round here with us? Out back.
Pretend. Introduced to the I think
Hannah. That way, I think, desperate. Returned. I can hear you. Can you hear us? If you can hear us, can you say your name? Look ahead. Why? What's
As well.
first of all,
How did
Hannah? There is an Annie, yeah.
to call power
I'm just sure it said Annie. Hang on.
Amazing.
I have to turn this.
Terrible, amazing.
Hang on.
Maybe.
Document.
Classic effort.
Thomas. Is there an Annie here? If Annie is here, can you just say your name clearly through this device? Amazing, amazing. Return. Are you wanting us to return to the front of the church?
Because of it.
Which? Again.
The convent. I'm here. Hiya, Halloween, Kieran. What? Shame on you. Just said Annie. Witch. Witch.
Yeah.
Was Annie a witch? Are you wanting us to return to the front of the church? Hung her. Lost. Kate.
Oh.
Yes. Did the witch get hung?
Three women's names and that.
I was. You were hung for being a witch, yes?
That is really sad.
Something fear? We'll walk back towards the front of the church. I used to fear. Ouch. Sorry. I'm Sophia. Early I did too. Yeah, we're still getting surrounded by the little flying bar stewards.
Which means to do that.
That was David, help me. Thank you, David. Right, I'm gonna have to. I'm getting attacked still. Still getting attacked.
And it's not a bloody spirit that's doing it.
And it's
either.
not, you know, I'm money for a spirit. Bloody little flying things. Oh, God. I have not got my light on. I've just actually put it back on now. It's Minnie had got a torch on
Yeah, I've got
so
a
that she could see where we were standing so we didn't fall over and break his necks.
kind of illuminating the floor.
Yeah, so, yeah, I turned my torches off. But, yeah, so just your phone. Anyway, still here. I think this is obviously a good time to sort of say this is the end of the investigation. Damn you, no falling over is fun. No, it's not. Weymouth Truck Spotters is my nephew, Alan. Is it, have I missed somebody in chat like that? Or is it just...
Is a nephew in chat then?
No, I think she's just saying that Weymouth Truck Spotters is an Alan,
Yeah,
but
he is.
yeah, I've not, yeah. Time's flown by, awesome session. Thank you, Machine Gunner Kelly. But yeah, So what's happening? Right. So this is the end of Easy. Oh, he's in chat, is he? I've not seen him. That's all. Sorry. If he. Right. I'm with you now. I've caught up. Or has been. So what's happening? So obviously tomorrow, I've already said it. Hiya, Jane. Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. Is it Jane? Oh no, it's not Jane. Or is it? I can never remember. It's not Jane now. Might be Aaron. Anyway, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. Sorry, it's Mark, isn't it? It's not Jane. It's Mark.
Ah.
Yeah, it's Mark. Sorry, Mark. Getting you confused. Mine's all a blank. So yeah, tomorrow night. We're going to be there from 7 o'clock. We have got the place until 4 o'clock. Just keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on the, thank you Holly, keep an eye on the community section. We are going to be going live from the ancient Ram Inn. The live stream hopefully should start at 8 o'clock. And we're probably going to do two, depends on how the activity goes through the night, possibly 2 hours worth of filming for on the live stream, and then we're going to obviously grab a bite to eat, and then we're going to film the rest of the night while we're there. Whether we stop till 4 in the morning, I don't know. It depends on how active the place is. So yeah, so don't miss tomorrow night. This is the one that obviously this has all been building to. Like I've said earlier, there will be a new video on the channel, possibly Thursday or Friday of this week.
Yeah.
As I'll quite easily lose track of days, it will be Thursday or Friday of this week. There should be a new video on the channel. And thank you to everybody that has come in tonight. Thank you to, I can't remember who donated. Can somebody remind me who donated? I can't remember who donated. My mind's gone, and I know it was right early in the night. But obviously, thank you to everybody that's come in. Grumpy Pants, yes, thank you to Grumpy Pants for donating. Thank you, Jackie. So anybody, thank you to Eileen for becoming a channel member. Thank you to obviously everybody that's been in here tonight. Jasmine, Darren, Jackie, Tammy, Proving, Molly, The Wanderer, Jackie again, Machine Gunner Kelly fans, Diamond Eyes, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall, Tammy Trot, Halloween Kieran, B, David Armitage, David Smith, still got a midge in my mouth, I think. There have been other people in, don't think. Darren Hemingway, who else has been in?
Yeah.
Thomas was in earlier, Thomas David, David Armitage. Anyway, go away. But yeah, anybody who isn't subs to the channel, please feel free to sub to the channel. Anybody who wants to become a channel member, please feel free to become a channel member. We do roughly once a week live streams for channel members, once a month free prize draws, and we try and do ghost investigations and involve channel members. It's been a long night.
Yeah.
My brain's fried. So free giveaway coming soon. Yes, there will be a free giveaway coming soon. For channel members, also there will be, when I reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, there will be a free prize draw for that as well. So that one isn't to be missed. He's trying to remember everything, Jackie. He's trying to remember everything and put it all into order and so people can make sense of it. But yeah, so keep an eye out for tomorrow's information regarding the ancient Ram Inn. It's been a blast, obviously, having everybody in chat tonight. Minnie and Alec are here, got their own channels, MAD Paranormal UK and MAD Urban Explorers. And Real Unknown Adventures, I can't miss you, can I? Thanks for coming in. It's well, we'll see you tomorrow anyway.
See
So
you guys.
Bye, guys.
bye.